Campers, welcome back to our study on the Beatitudes. Today's Beatitude is, Blessed are the meek. But before we get into that, do you want to play a game?
Just say thanks. Don't be a turkey. Just say thanks. Don't be a turkey. Just say thanks. Be thankful in your heart for everything. Don't be a turkey. Just say thanks. Don't be a turkey. Just say thanks. Don't be a turkey. Just say thanks. Be thankful in your heart for everything. 10 men with diseases came one day to Jesus. He healed them and then told them, go to the priest and show them. All 10 walked away, but only one came back to say, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord Jesus. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Be thankful in your heart for everything. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Be thankful in your heart for everything. Many people still today don't remember what to say when Jesus answers prayer and shows us how much He cares. So every single day, don't you forget to say, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord Jesus. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Be thankful in your heart for everything. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Don't be a turkey, just say thanks. Be thankful in your heart for everything. Be thankful in your heart for everything. Be thankful in your heart for everything.
Kids Campers, thank you so much for playing the games and singing praises to God with us. Our Beatitude for today is Blessed are the meek. Miss Heather, do you know what being meek means? I think I do. Another way to talk about meekness is to talk about being humble, or also to talk about being mindful of the power that you have, that your actions can affect the people around you. That's really interesting. Let's see what our friend Douglas has to say about it.
There's no prize for being the loudest or the proudest. Hey guys, it's me again, Douglas, and today we're going to be continuing in our series on the Beatitudes. So today we're going to be talking about the third Beatitude, which is where Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." And that word meek is kind of a weird word. It's not a word that we hear a lot, and it's actually kind of a really specific word. Like, it kind of means gentle, and it kind of means like humble or lowly, but really just means meek. Meek means meek. And I don't know if you know this or not, but the Bible was not written in English. No, this verse that we're talking about, where it says, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth," that was written in Greek. And the word for meek there, the Greek word means like, not just like humble or gentle. It means like having lots of power and being very careful with it, right? Being very humble with it, being very gentle with it. That same word was used to describe Jesus when he was riding into Jerusalem on a donkey. Jesus is God. If Jesus wanted to just knock over Jerusalem and build it all up new again, he could have done it right then and there. But instead, as their king, he rode into Jerusalem, gentle or meek or humble or lowly, riding on a donkey. And so in all of these Beatitudes, Jesus is talking about kinds of people that you might think are unfortunate, right? But God says that they're blessed. And he's also showing us, the right way to live. You might think that this is the right way to live, but Jesus is saying this is the right way to live. And for this one, when Jesus says, "Blessed are the meek," I don't know about you, but if I have done a really good job, or if I am really good at something, if I'm really smart, or if I'm really strong compared to other people, I want to make sure that they know it, right? I think most of us do. I think most of us like to kind of show off. Maybe you've seen that guy walking around or jogging in your neighborhood, and he's got his sleeves are chopped off so you can see his big old muscles because he wants to show off his muscles. Or man, there's this girl in my class, her name is Michaela, and she is always raising her hand in class, and she's always trying to, be really loud about how smart she is. She's always trying to show off. But, at the end of the school year, we've got this award, and I can't even remember what they call it. It's some sort of Latin something or other where it's like, it's the award for the person who did the best in school. They got the best grades throughout the school year. And everyone thought that Michaela was going to get it because, well, Michaela was always talking, always raising her hand, always giving the answers, and always, bragging about how smart she was. And every time she got an A, she'd always tell everybody. But at the end of the school year, she did not get the award. No, see, there's this other girl in our class. Her name's Lauren. Lauren is really quiet, and I don't think any of us knew how smart she was because, well, she didn't raise her hand very often. And she definitely wasn't telling everybody every time she got an A+. But nevertheless, she was the smartest. She did the best in school. She got the award. Now, Michaela might have thought that the best way to live is to try to convince everybody else that you are the smartest, you're the best. There is no reward for being the loudest or the proudest. Not just in school, but in life. If you are the strongest person ever, God's not going to be impressed if you go pushing people around, trying to, shove them around and bully them, showing them that you are the strongest. If you're the smartest, God's not going to be impressed if you go bragging about it all the time. And the truth is that no matter who you are the best at something. Maybe you don't know what your gifts or your talents are yet, but you've got them. God made each of us special. We are all unique. We all have something amazing to offer the world. And if you are loud about it, if you're showing off, then the only award that you're going to get, the only reward that you're going to get, is maybe people might look up to you. Maybe you just might annoy people, though. Jesus says that we should be meek and gentle, not show-offs. Jesus wasn't a show-off. Jesus could have totally been a show-off, but he wasn't. So my challenge to you guys today is that you would be meek, that you would be gentle, that you would be humble, that you would be lowly, and not show-off. Work hard. Try to be the best, yeah, but don't be a show-off about it. Because the best rewards don't come from people. They come from God. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth.
Douglas is one smart puppet. He sure is. Sometimes it's hard for us to imagine or to realize that we have a lot of power. We all have power to either help people around us or to make things a little bit more difficult for the people around us. And I have a friend who does a really good job about talking about how you can use your power to make the world around you a better place. Let's listen to Kid President and see what he has to say.
There are lots of ideas how you can change the world. Some people think you should just complain about it. That won't change the world, it'll just make it mad. Some people think you have lots of money, making it rain everywhere you go. Holla for $1. Some people think you have to be really loud and yell a lot. It's like with a bullhorn shouting, "Hey you, do it my way right now, you heard?" Other people choose to just make fun of everything. That's dumb, everyone's dumb. It's easier to make fun of stuff, but it's cooler to make stuff. Some people think changing the world can only be done by the smartest person in the world. Just put them in a room, let them figure it out. The solution of world hunger? Food. Wow, that was so amazing. Some people see the bad in the world and they just decide to ignore it, but that won't help anything. Some people think you have to be really famous and super cool. In fact, lots of people think you have to be really powerful to make a difference, like being mayor or senator or president. But the truth is, a title doesn't make you more important. The world is changed by you. It's one person filled with love. And they just have to live it out, so they do something awesome. Then that person is filled with love, and they do something awesome. It just goes on and on and on and on. And the next thing you know, everything's awesome. Some people think it's impossible to change the world.
It's impossible to change the world.
Well, you can see why they could think that. Living in the world with kids who are hungry, people who are homeless, families weren't happy. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else, man. But I do know this, though. Next time you feel overwhelmed or totally alone, remember this. Things don't have to be the way they are. The world is changed by ordinary people. Little people living out big love. And that's what gives the world a reason to dance. So, how do we change the world?
I love how Kid President talks about being awesome and spreading awesomeness around the world. He also went ahead and listed some ways that people react to the world around them, right? Sometimes people get angry. Sometimes people try to ignore things. Sometimes people want to blame others. And I have a secret to tell you guys. The adults in your life, especially recently, have been tempted to do all of those things. You've probably been tempted to do some of those things yourself. But we are called by God to use our meek spirits, our kind, gentle, patient spirits to influence the people around us, to be a gift to the people around us. You guys, if you've been around Grandview for very long, you know the fruits of the Spirit: love and joy and peace and patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and self-control. Those are things that we can share in our lives and share with our words and share with our hands. And those are things that we can do to spread God's love, God's awesome love to other people. So this week, I want to challenge you to do the very best you can to combat. That's another way to say to fight or to stop the ideas of complaining or being angry and frustrated or finding ways that making hard situations around you, finding ways to make them just a little bit easier for the people around you, because you have a lot of power at Kids Campers. All right, that's right, Miss Chloe. All right, friends, you can go ahead and pause this video and check out the link below, and you can find cool discussion questions for your family and an awesome coloring sheet. We love you, Kids Campers, and we'll see you next time.